Middle Township High School.
It's not just 4 years,
It's for life.
We are Middle Township.
We are Middle Township.
Sophomore Haley Delaney sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cape May Courthouse for Middle Township girls basketball as the Ladies Panthers host Holy Spirit in their home opener. Mike Frankel with you here tonight, Nathan McMaster on our camera. Home opener for Middle Township, which comes in with a record of 1-0 as the Lady Panthers knocked off Atlantic City over the weekend in Ocean City at the Ocean City PBA tip-off event. It was a lopsided game, that victory over the Vikings. Close game after one, and then Middle Township pulled away from there. Holy Spirit comes in with a mark of 1-1, losing its opener to Mainland before bouncing back with a tight victory against Shawnee. Starting lineups being announced right now for the visiting Spartans. They will start 4 seniors and a junior. Lauren Sella, Megan Kane, Riley Burns, and Alexa Fitzgerald are the seniors, along with Kennedy Ward, the lone junior in the starting 5 for the Spartans. And now the house lights dim, and the starters being announced for Middle Township. John Leahy's club will line up like this to begin. It'll be junior Ainsley Frederick in the starting 5, along with seniors Reagan Powell, Abby Capoletti, and Sarah Farrow. And rounding out the starting 5, junior Allie Nagel steps in to that role tonight. So again, for Middle Township, it's Frederick, Powell, Capoletti, Farrow, and Nagel. Lady Panthers, 3-time defending South Jersey Group 2 champs, also coming off a Cape Atlantic League tournament title a year ago, and expectations are high once again for the Lady Panthers in 25-26. Panther live streams on the Middle Township Athletics YouTube channel, brought to you in part by the Bellevue Tavern in Cape May Courthouse, located at 9 South Main Street in historic downtown Cape May Courthouse. The Bellevue Tavern is open for lunch and dinner and is also ready to host your next private party. Action also brought to you by ULMER'S Appliance Repair. For all of your household appliance repair needs, call ULMER'S Appliance Repair, 609-368-4444. Penn Jersey Building Materials is your South Jersey home for concrete and concrete accessories. Penn Jersey offers a variety of products for both the professional and the do-it-yourselfer. Their locations throughout New Jersey are easily accessible, and new products are introduced weekly. Visit penn-jersey.net for more information and a list of their locations. Start of a busy stretch for Middle Township. Of course, the home opener here tonight, and then Middle will play over at the Boardwalk Basketball Classic during the holiday week. 3 games for Middle Township over at the Wildwoods Convention Center before the Lady Panthers return for another home game after the new year against ACIT on Saturday, January 3rd. Middle Township in their home black uniforms with orange numbers and orange trim. They'll be moving left to right on your screen. Holy Spirit in the road whites. And we are underway here in Cape May Courthouse. Nagel tries to dump it down low. Capoletti wasn't ready. Last touched by Spirit. Number of familiar faces on the court for Middle Township this season. Of course, Reagan Powell, one of the top players in South Jersey. Capoletti and Farrow also key roles a year ago. Those 3 are back. Frederick seeing some time off of the bench. He's in the starting 5. And Nagel, a newcomer, seeing some limited action off the bench a year ago. Here's Capoletti, step back 3 from the wing, too strong. Rebound is tipped, last touched by Middle Township. It'll belong to Holy Spirit. This is Lauren Sella to bring it across for the Spartans. Middle Township goes man-to-man defensively. She's guarded by Capoletti. Burns with a touch. Powell in charge of her. Back to Sella. Ward now over to Megan Kane. Sella driving, floater, gets the roll. So first 2 of the game for Holy Spirit as Capoletti quickly moves it up the other way. Kick to the corner, 2 players there. Powell drives baseline, kind of lost it on the way up. Rebound taken by the Spartans. So the push ahead here to Kane. Cut off along the baseline by Frederick, steps through a double team. That one bounces off of the rim. Last touched by Nagel. The Lady Spartans trying for revenge tonight as they were on the losing side of that Cape Atlantic League tournament final against Middle Township in Egg Harbor Township a season ago. Good hands there as Farrow deflects the inbounds pass. It'll stay with Spirit. Burns to trigger. Sella setting things up. Comes the screen, works around it, gets downhill, stripped away by Farrow. And another deflection there from the senior Sarah Farrow, who's been active on this end of the floor so far. Burns gets it in up top to Fitzgerald. Near side Ward, down the lane, and it's poked away that time by Nagel. Up top, Sella. Top of the key now, Kane. 3 on the way from the wing by Burns, and it's good. So Riley Burns with the triple and a quick 5-0 lead for Holy Spirit. Nagel swings it left side, Capoletti. Frederick, corner three on the way. That is short. And the rebound cleared by Spirit. Here's Burns. Deep three on the way, and that one is good. It's an 8-0 lead for Holy Spirit, just over 2 minutes gone by. Panthers trying to get on the board here. Three on the way, and a much needed triple there from Reagan Powell. The senior closing in on 1,000 career points. Here's Kane. Guarded closely by Farrow. Another deep three on the way. That one well short, nothing but air as Ward didn't get enough on that. And it'll belong to Middle Township. Powell expected to reach 1,000 points in the next few games or so. She's got the handle here. Dribble handoff, Frederick, and now here's Capoletti. Powell, corner three wasn't there. She steps in. That shot was blocked, but a little bit more. There was contact. Megan Kane charged with the foul. First one of the night, and it'll send Powell to the free throw line to shoot two. Powell gets the roll on the first. She was the leading scorer in the victory over Atlantic City in Ocean City over the weekend. A game-high 20 points in that one to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. 2 of 2. So a quick 5 points from Reagan Powell, and that cuts the deficit to 3. Just over 3 minutes gone by here in the first. Kane kicks, Sella, pump fake, dips in, drives, some contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Personal foul on Sarah Farrow, her first, and Middle's first, as Sella knocks down the free throw. And she answers with a pair of free throws. Lead back to 5. 10-5 ball game. 4:27 remaining here in the first. Capoletti guarded closely by Sella. Gets it over to Powell. Into the corner. Frederick, she'll try a three from there. Won't go. Nagel long on the follow. And the rebound cleared by Spirit. Spinning here, Kane, glass, too strong, Farrow the rip. Capoletti to Nagel, steps into a three, wasn't there. Here's Powell. Capoletti in the corner, nice look down low to Frederick, can't finish. Spartans quickly back the other way. Three on the way from the wing, and that one is good. Kennedy Ward, her first bucket of the night. So a big swing there. The missed 2 at the offensive end for Middle, and then the 3 for Spirit. 13-5, Spartans on top. Capoletti for 3. That one won't go. And the rebound taken by Burns, right back to Middle, though. The steal and the finish by Ainsley Frederick. And quick timeout is taken after the bucket. It comes with 3:09 remaining here in the first. And Middle Township trailing this one 13-7. We mentioned the Lady Panthers will play 3 times at the Boardwalk Basketball Classic at the Wildwoods Convention Center. A couple of those games against an out-of-state opponent as well. Always a good week to match up against some unique teams here. Certainly this one a Cape Atlantic League contest, but Holiday week usually means stepping outside of the conference, and that's what Middle Township will do. Middle Township boys in action tonight, by the way, in Hamilton against St. Joseph. That one a 7:15 tip. So a late start for the boys, getting off to an 0-2 start. A couple tough opponents so far. Tough home loss against Lenape. And then losing to a school over the weekend from the Philadelphia Catholic League. So the Middle Township boys trying to get in the win column tonight on the road. Some work to do here for the girls team, down by 6 with 3:09 remaining here in the first. First substitute for head coach John Leahy as the sophomore Hannah O'Neill is into the rotation for the first time tonight. She replaces Nagel. Full court pressure here by Middle. Instant steal. Capoletti comes away with it. Frederick. O'Neill gets a touch. Now back up top. Farrow. Jump stop in the lane. Can't get it to go. Power move down the lane there from the senior Farrow. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Farrow, a force in the paint a season ago on that South Jersey Group 2 championship team. Relatively quiet night in the opener against Atlantic City. But she'll be counted on for Middle Township again this year. Off on the first. Gets the second to go, her first point of the night. Again, full court zone pressure here by Middle. Sella and the Spartans break it this time. Ball loose for a moment. Kane in the corner, dumps it down low. Middle swarming defensively, but a bucket down there from Alexa Fitzgerald. Her first 2 of the night. Frederick into the corner for Powell. Farrow again, muscles in, good move down low. Wipe it off though, they say she traveled. Leahy not thrilled with the call there. So a turnover for Middle Township. Middle backs off the pressure for the moment. Here's Sella on the handle against Capoletti. Sella still on the dribble, kicks it out. Sella, skip pass near side. Ward drives baseline. Can't finish. Powell the rebound. Capoletti over to Powell, steps into a 3, and that's good. So Powell 8 points to lead the way so far. Middle within 4, under 2 to go here in the first. Fitzgerald. Burns, drives, stripped away. Capoletti on the move the other way. Kind of a 3-on-3 break. Jumper off the mark that time from O'Neill. And the Spartans come right back this direction. Sella, near side Ward. Step back 3 on the way. It's a deep one and way off the mark that time from Burns. 1 minute to go here in the first. Farrow up top. Powell, 3 on the way. No good that time. Sella with the rebound. So Lauren Sella will walk it across. We'll see if the Spartans try to hold for 1 here. Approaching 30 seconds to go in the first. Capoletti moves up, starts the 5-second count. Still going, not sure if Sella knows it. Now she gets rid of it. Into the corner. Spartans trying to kill some clock here, under 20 seconds to go. Farrow getting after it defensively. The drive, awkward, shot is short. Farrow the rebound, 12 seconds for Middle to work with. Farrow poked away from behind. They're going to say last touched by Spirit. So Middle Township basketball with 6.3 seconds remaining. Ella Leahy, the junior, into the rotation for the first time as Frederick gets a breather. Capoletti to inbound. Baseline out of bounds here. Gets it up top. Powell, 5 seconds to go. Capoletti, strong. And the rebound cleared by Spirit. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. So the Spartans come out and set the tone early. And after one, Holy Spirit leads Middle Township 15-11. Why Middle Township High School? Because Middle makes a difference. In the classroom, educators at Middle motivate. When it comes to the arts, our Panthers perform. Middle's Navy cadets take command. On the field and on the court, Middle Township Panthers play to win. Everyone's story is unique at Middle Township. In fact, diversity is our strength. Panthers are prepared for the next steps after high school. So why Middle Township High School? Because Middle makes a difference. The Panther experience. It's not just 4 years, it's for life. Just back underway for the second quarter here. Holy Spirit with the basketball to begin the second, and a 4-point lead. Sella dumps it down low. Good defense down there as the block made by Hannah O'Neill. Farrow thought about a baseline jumper. Jump step. Whistle comes from the far side as she was fouled on the drive. Home opener for the Lady Panthers here tonight as Middle Township comes in with a mark of 1-0. Holy Spirit 1-1. This one a rematch of last year's Cape Atlantic League tournament title game won by the Panthers. That pass is tipped. Powell collects, kicks. Leahy wide open for three. That's short though. And the rebound taken off of the floor by Burns. Head to Kane. Kane, Sella, pump fake. Cut off by Capoletti. Good defense there. It spins out. Sella again has it top of the key. Now near side to Ward. Skip pass into the corner. Fitzgerald, she'll try a triple. Short. Farrow the rebound. Capoletti gets it across. Here's Powell. Farrow. Kicks. Leahy for three. That one is good. So second time the charm there for Ella Leahy, and it brings the Panthers within one. Kane around a screen, and a legal one. They'll get Kennedy Ward on the whistle there. Second team foul already of the period for Holy Spirit. It's her first personal foul. Holy Spirit has not gone to the bench yet. Capoletti working against Sella. Good matchup there tonight as she gets it across. Capoletti still on the bounce, kicks it out. O'Neill, baseline, jumper is good. The pump fake to create some space, and then she hits two a little closer to the rim, and timeout, Holy Spirit. So the Lady Spartans want to talk things over as Middle Township takes its first lead of the night. Lady Panthers on top 16-15. Panther live streams on the Middle Township Athletics YouTube channel, brought to you in part by the Bellevue Tavern in Cape May Courthouse, located at 9 South Main Street in historic downtown Cape May Courthouse. The Bellevue Tavern is open for lunch and dinner and is also ready to host your next private party. Some of our other great sponsors this year include 7 Mile Pies, the Haven House, tie men's, Coastline Realty. Victorious Boutique in Cape May. Amanda Milstead, Sotheby's International Realty. Penn Jersey Building Materials. Sue White, Hub International Insurance. Panthers in Action. And ULMER'S Appliance Repair. For more information about sponsoring Panther Athletics live streams, please call 609-465-1852, extension 5549. That's 609-465-1852, extension 5549. Here we go out of the timeout. Ladies Spartans basketball. Middle going to a zone look here. Looks like a 1-3-1. Sella, near side, Burns, trapping in the corner, and a steal. Ahead, and that pass sails over the head of O'Neal as Farrow put a little too much on that one as the Panthers turn it back over. Comes the 1-3-1 again. Floated pass there, nearly picked off. Sella into the corner. Middle trying to trap out of this here. Sella steps into a three. Way off the mark. 2-on-2 the other way. Lost the dribble, Farrow did. Kicks it back to Capoletti. Spots up, three, in and out. Farrow nearly took that one away. She deflected it. Ball into the backcourt. She's on the ground. Powell picks it up. Goes glass, gets the roll. Tremendous hustle that time from Sarah Farrow. Sliding and knocking that ball away. Powell gets the two, and the lead is 3 for Middle, largest of the night so far. Panthers trailed all of that first quarter, just recently moving in front. Ward facing a double team, picks up her dribble, in some trouble now. Here comes the tie up, but first we have a timeout called by Holy Spirit. John Leahy politicking for the jump ball there. But the officials do award the timeout to Holy Spirit. Comes with 4:42 remaining here in the second quarter. And again, Middle on top, 18-15. Spartans, tough loss to rival Mainland to begin the season before bouncing back with a tight win over Shawnee. And again, Middle just the one game so far, starting the season a little bit later than a lot of teams. A lot of teams played during the week last week. Middle opened on Saturday evening in Ocean City. But as we've talked about, a busy stretch coming up in Wildwood. Powell leading the way so far for Middle Township. She's got 10 points. And Riley Burns with 6 to lead the way so far for Holy Spirit. Sella with 4 on that side of the ledger. So it'll be Holy Spirit basketball out of the timeout. Spartans all of a sudden needing a basket here, seeing their lead slip away a bit. Middle changing things up defensively, going to the full court pressure and then the 1-3-1, able to get some turnovers out of that. We'll see how they line up here. Looks like man-to-man out of the timeout. Here's Ward. Sella versus Capoletti. Capoletti forcing the 5-second count. Sella's got to get rid of this. She finds a teammate. It's Ward. Ward around a screen up top. And a traveling violation as Kane started to move before putting that dribble down. And another turnover here from Holy Spirit. Reagan Powell walks it across this time. Capoletti the touch, now back over to Powell, around a screen. Tough contested shot off the mark, and the rebound ripped down by Megan Kane. Kane over to Sella. Here's Burns back to this zone look. 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Farrow trying to chase down the rebound in the corner. Looks like it was last touched by her. It'll stay with the Spartans. Under 4 to go here in the second. 3:47 remaining until halftime. Again, Farrow, the near steal, and she did steal it as she whipped it back in over her head to Powell. Powell down the lane, cut off, kicks it out. O'Neal, 3 on the way. Check that along 2. Toe on the line. Powell chases down the rebound. So another opportunity here for Middle. Capoletti now into the corner. O'Neal, good pump fake, and the easy lay-in. Farrow found her in the corner, and once O'Neal had the step on the defender, it was an easy 2. Lead up to 5 for Middle Township. Again, stretching its biggest lead of the night so far. That pass is tipped by Farrow. Burns back to Sella, 1 more. Mid-range jumper on the way long that time. Powell, another rebound. Gets it ahead. O'Neal had the step. Can't get the layup to go. Offensive rebound from Farrow. Back up and good. Her first field goal of the night to go along with about a half dozen rebounds and some steals so far, and helps force another turnover. And everything that was working for Holy Spirit in the first quarter has not been working. The water been turned off by Middle here in the second. Spirit has yet to score in this period. O'Neal, Powell, Leahy, over to O'Neal, back up top, Capoletti. Middle moving it around. Now Leahy calls out the set with 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. O'Neal, high post, Farrow, lost it, gets it out. Leahy, corner 3, too strong. And the rebound cleared by the Spartans. Here's Burns to bring it across. Into the corner, wide open is Ward. And finally, the Spartans get a field goal here in the second. Ward's second triple of the night, and it brings the Spartans within 4. 1:30 remaining until the break. Here's left side O'Neal, baseline Farrow, pump fake, puts that shoulder down, kicks it out. Here's Powell. Powell, nice move down the lane, goes glass for 2. Slicing through the Spartans defense that time, she's got 12. Kane quickly back the other way, knocked away by Middle. O'Neal ahead, and the lay-in goes that time for Farrow. Give her 5 points. Under a minute to go. It's now an 8-point lead for the Panthers. Sella into the corner. Another 3 on the way. Middle forcing these long, sometimes contested shots. All air on that one. Here comes Powell the other way. Powell, 1 more. Leahy deep 3 on the way. And she drills it. Middle making its move here in the late stages of the second quarter. Sella trying to answer and gets 2 at the other end. A tough 2. 15 seconds for Middle to work with. Quickly down to 10. Powell brings it across. 7 seconds. We're down to 5. Powell kicks. Leahy, 1 more. Capoletti, 1 second to go. Has got to get it up, and she gets it to go from the corner. Her first field goal of the night. It's a big one to beat the buzzer. It's all Middle Township in that second quarter. The Lady Panthers down by 4 after 1. They build a 12-point lead at the break. So 32-20 is our score. We've reached intermission. Stay with us. Second half still to come after this. Middle Township basketball live streams are being brought to you by ULMER'S Appliance Repair. by 7 Mile Pies, by the Bellevue Tavern, by Haven House, and by MENZ Coastline Realty. Middle Township basketball live streams are being brought to you by Victorious Boutique in Cape May, Amanda Milstead, Sotheby's International Realty, Penn Jersey Building Materials, Sue White Hub International Insurance, and by Panthers in Action. Middle Township basketball live streams are being brought to you by ULMER'S Appliance Repair, by 7 Mile Pies, by the Bellevue Tavern, by Haven House, and by MENZ Coastline Realty. Why Middle Township High School? Because Middle makes a difference. In the classroom, educators at Middle motivate. When it comes to the arts, our Panthers perform. Middle's Navy cadets take command. On the field and on the court, Middle Township Panthers play to win. Everyone's story is unique at Middle Township. In fact, diversity is our strength. Panthers are prepared for the next steps after high school. So why Middle Township High School? Because Middle makes a difference. The Panther Experience. It's not just 4 years, it's for life.
Middle Township High School.
It's not just 4 years, it's for life.
We are Middle Township.
We are Middle Township.
Middle Township basketball live streams are being brought to you by Victorious Boutique in Cape May, Amanda Milstead, Sotheby's International Realty, Penn Jersey Building Materials, Sue White Hub International Insurance, and by Panthers in Action. Halftime here in Cape May Courthouse as the Middle Township Lady Panthers lead Holy Spirit 32-20. If you're joining us late, it was all Spirit early. as the Spartans led 8-0 and then led 15-11 after one. But Middle turning it on there in that second quarter, capped off by an Abby Capoletti 3 to beat the buzzer, and a 12-point margin at the half. Reagan Powell has 12 to lead the way for Middle. Ella Leahy 6 points off of the bench. Farrow has 5. O'Neill with 4. Capoletti the 3, and Frederick with 2. For Holy Spirit so far, Burns, Ward, and Sella all have 6, and Alexa Fitzgerald has 2. Mike Frankel with you here tonight. Nathan McMaster on our camera. Home opener for the Lady Panthers. Middle Township boys on the road tonight, tipping off in about an hour in Hamilton against St. Joseph Academy. Start of a busy stretch for Middle Township. Lady Panthers played a couple of nights ago in Ocean City in its season opener, winning that one by about 30. Trying to make it 2-0 with a victory here tonight. Still a second half to play here. And again, this is a rematch of last year's Cape Atlantic League tournament final. Game won by Middle Township in Egg Harbor Township. Powell thought about a 3. Slices down the lane again, rolls off the rim, gets her own miss. Good box out down there, actually by her teammate Farrow to clear some space. And Powell gets 2 more. She's got 14. Largest lead of the night, 14 points. Sella hounded here by Capoletti. Around a screen and another illegal one. Second time tonight, the Spartans have been whistled for the illegal pick. Powell to inbound. They get Alexa Fitzgerald for that one. Her first personal foul of the night. Capoletti all the way in, goes glass, gets 2. So Capoletti quiet offensively for much of the night as she was facilitating, but the big buzzer beater to end the first half and the quick 2. She's got 5. Lead swells to 16. Into the corner. Nagel hits the deck. She's back up. Spartans swing it left side all the way into the corner. Burns thought about a 3. Now she backs it out. Spartans will reset through Sella. Near side now, it's Ward. Down to Fitzgerald, back out to Ward. Middle Township switching defensively at times in that first half. Sticking with the man-to-man here, we did see a 1-3-1 zone trap in the half court. Also a zone full court press a couple times. The drive down the lane, heavy contact. And we have a charge, I believe is the call, as Nagel drew it. And they get Kennedy Ward for the charge. Her second, already the second team foul here of the third quarter. Frederick up top, Capoletti. Powell. Abby 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound ripped down that time by Fitzgerald. Three on the way, near side, Ward, short, Farrow, another rebound. Capoletti behind the back, she wants to push. Kick to Frederick. Up top, Farrow, top of the key. Muscles in, ball fake, another one. Can't get it to go. Plain to see that Farrow's been working on her low post game in the offseason, showing a variety of moves here tonight. Here's a long 3 on the way, and it's good. From right in front of the Spirit bench, Riley Burns bangs another 3. Her third of the night. Cuts the deficit to 13 as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the third. Dribble handoff, Capoletti up top. Frederick. Wide open is Nagel down low, and the easy 2. So much focus that time on Powell curling to the corner that the Spartans left Nagel wide open. Gets 2 off of the feed from Frederick. Ball swiped away. Sella, 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Capoletti with the rebound. Passes ahead to Powell. Keeps that pivot foot. Kicks. Frederick. 3. Too strong. Powell. Another offensive rebound. Back up strong. That one won't go. Nagel chases it down on the wing. Gets it to Farrow. Skip pass here. Frederick. Farrow kicks. Nagel. 3. That one's off the mark. Frederick, another offensive rebound. Back to Farrow. Spartans scrambling defensively. Farrow left it short. Another offensive rebound. Panthers with 5 or 6 chances there, and they get it again. Frederick digs it out along the baseline. Capoletti off of the feed from Nagel. Capoletti gets 2, and a timeout is taken by Middle Township. So the Panthers just with chance after chance after chance. Good hustle there from Frederick, as it looked like the Spartans finally had a defensive rebound before she ripped it away on the court. And it's the largest lead of the night for Middle Township, 40-23 here in the third quarter. Panther live streams on the Middle Township Athletics YouTube channel, brought to you in part by the Bellevue Tavern in Cape May Courthouse, located at 9 South Main Street in historic downtown Cape May Courthouse. The Bellevue Tavern is open for lunch and dinner and is also ready to host your next private party. By ULMER'S Appliance Repair. For all of your household appliance repair needs, call ULMER'S Appliance Repair, 609-368-4444. Penn Jersey Building Materials is your South Jersey home for concrete and concrete accessories. Penn Jersey offers a variety of products for both the professional and the do-it-yourselfer. Locations throughout New Jersey are easily accessible, and new products are introduced weekly. Visit penn-jersey.net for more information and a list of their locations. More great sponsors on board this season, including 7 Mile Pies, the Haven House, MENZ, Coastline Realty, Victorious Boutique in Cape May, Amanda Milstead, Sotheby's International Realty, Sue White, Hub and International Insurance, and Panthers in Action. So we're past the midway point of the third quarter. Middle Township in control at this point, up by 17. Spartans with the basketball, though. 3 on the way from the wing. Cleared by Middle. Nagel on the drive, tough take, a little bit too strong. Powell rolls off. Number 30, Kinsey Hagens, entering the game for the first time out of that timeout. I believe the first time the Spartans have gone to their bench. Didn't go there at all in the first half. So Hagens wearing number 30. She's on the floor as Ward gets her first breather of the night. Sella kicks it out. Kane, tough shot, contested. Powell the rebound. She wants to push. Powell ahead to Nagel. And that shot is rejected down low by Megan Kane. Hannah O'Neill and Ella Leahy checking back in for Nagel and Farrow. They get Capoletti in the corner. Nice easy look down low. Leahy for 2. As that baseline out of bounds play run to perfection. Leahy's got 8 off the bench. 19-point game, under 3 to go. Sella at the other end for 2. As the senior point guard tries to keep her team in it. She's got 8. Burns with 9. Still plenty of work to do, though, for the Spartans here. Frederick, skip pass, Leahy, Capoletti. Now here's O'Neill around a screen, gets downhill, kicks it out. Good patience here from the Panthers. Capoletti, the pump, the spin, kicks it out once more. Here's Reagan Powell on a line down low to Frederick, and she's fouled on the way up. Reagan Powell to put some extra pace on that pass to get it there. Frederick will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw rattles in for Ainsley, the junior. She's got 3 here tonight. Second one too strong. They'll say last touched by the Panthers. Sella walks it across with 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Around a screen up top, she'll try the 3. That one won't go. Powell another rebound. Splits a pair of players down the lane, all the way in for 2. Reagan Powell now with 16 to lead all scorers. That pass somehow ends up in the hands of Hagens. Not sure it was ticketed for her. But Kinsey with her first 2 of the night, first bench points of the night for Holy Spirit. Here's O'Neal near side on the wing, gets it up top, Leahy. She'll try a 3 and hit. Ella Leahy putting a big night together. She's in double digits with 11. 21-point lead as we approach a minute to go in the third. Sella, Euro step. Nice move, too strong though. Offensive rebound in the putback. And fouled on the way up was Megan Kane. So Kane will go to the free throw line, still seeking her first points of the night. The foul goes against Powell, just her first personal foul. Team's second. Of course, not an issue with under a minute to go here in the third. So 1 of 2 from the line that time, but the Spartans come up with the offensive rebound, and Leahy's able to clear it. Ball loose on the ground. Powell and Kane tied up there, jump ball. Possession will belong to the Spartans. Skip pass, open in the corner for 3. Off the mark, offensive rebound by the Spartans. Kane, turnaround jumper. That one won't go. Here's Powell. Primary ball handler right now with Capoletti on the bench, and she lost it. Pestered that time by Sella. Isabel Miller into the lineup for Middle Township for the first time. Coming onto the floor during those free throws. Hard screen on her up top. Deep 2 on the way, and Sella drills it. So Lauren Sella, the first player in double digits for Holy Spirit. She has 10. 10 seconds to go here. Middle, trying to get one last shot off. O'Neal, Panthers have to hurry. They're down to 5 seconds. Powell, bumped. And that's the 4th team foul. So Holy Spirit had a foul to give. Capoletti checks back in quickly for Farrow. Capoletti will inbound, exactly 3 seconds to go. To O'Neal, back to Capoletti, baseline jumper. So Capoletti 1 for 2 on the buzzer beater attempts here tonight. Middle will certainly take it though as the Lady Panthers lead 48-29 heading to the 4th.
Middle Township High School.
It's not just 4 years, it's for life.
We are Middle Township.
We are Middle Township.
Middle Township basketball live streams are being brought to you by ULMER'S Appliance Repair, by 7 Mile Pies, by the Bellevue Tavern, by Haven House, and by MENZ Coastline Realty. Fourth quarter about to begin here in Cape May Courthouse. Middle Township in firm control at this point, leading Holy Spirit 48-29. Reagan Powell leading all scorers with 16. Leahy has 11 points off the bench as Ella putting a big night together. She will inbound this. Panthers, of course, in black, Spirit in white. Capoletti gets the step all the way in, gets 2. So an easy 2 for Abby. Middle an even 50 points here. Down low, nice feed and a nice finish down there from Alexa Fitzgerald. Here's Hannah O'Neill on the bounce. Back out to Capoletti. Leahy. Isabel Miller. Farrow. Taken away, or was it? Running out of space over there was Megan Kane. Into Miller. Here's Capoletti in the corner. Pump fake up top. O'Neill, jab step. Tried to swing it. And right into the hands that time of Hagens. And then she carried it. So back-to-back turnovers. Middle Township basketball leading by 19. Panthers trailed by 4 after 1. We're able to build that lead in the second quarter. Up by 12 at the break. Miller out to O'Neill. She's able to hang on to it. Capoletti. Farrow, top of the key, catches. Leahy, wing, another 3 on the way. That one is short. Rebound taken by Burns. Nice pass down low. It won't go, but going to the free throw line will be Fitzgerald. She's fouled from behind by Miller. Chance to stop the clock here for Holy Spirit.
Their second team first. Alexa Fitzgerald, 2 shots.
Fitzgerald hits the first. 3 changes here for Middle Township as Nagel, Frederick, and Powell back into the lineup. Leahy, O'Neill, and Miller to the bench. Second free throw here coming for Fitzgerald. She's got 5 so far here tonight. Too strong that time. Capoletti clears the rebound. Dribbles out of some pressure. Farrow powering down the lane. Contact on the way up, no whistle, and they'll say last touched by Sarah. Sella picks it up, 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Around a screen up top, kicks it out, deep 3 on the way, off the side of the rim. Good defense, good closeout there as Burns unable to connect. Possession will belong to the Panthers. Now the Spartans showing some full court pressure here for the first time. And Middle wants to talk about it. So a timeout taken by John Leahy with 6:15 remaining in the fourth, and his team on top 50-32. Panther live streams on the Middle Township Athletics YouTube channel. Brought to you in part by the Bellevue Tavern and Cape May Courthouse, located at 9 South Main Street in historic downtown Cape May Courthouse. The Bellevue Tavern is open for lunch and dinner and is also ready to host your next private party. That's the Bellevue Tavern in Cape May Courthouse. ULMER'S Appliance Repair for all of your household appliance repair needs. Call ULMER'S Appliance Repair at 609-368-4444. Penn Jersey Building Materials is your South Jersey home for concrete and concrete accessories. Penn Jersey offers a variety of products for both the professional and the do-it-yourselfer. Locations throughout New Jersey are easily accessible, and new products are introduced weekly. Visit penn-jersey.net for more information and a list of their locations. Tonight's action also brought to you in part by 7 Mile Pies, by the Haven House, by MENZ, Coastline Realty, by Victorious Boutique in Cape May, by Amanda Milstead, SOTHEBY'S International Realty, by Sue White Hub International Insurance, and by Panthers in Action. So out of the timeout, here's Powell as Spartans back off that pressure a little bit. Powell can't finish. Nagel, the offensive rebound, poked away, gets it out. Cappelletti, quick trigger three, back iron, no good. Another offensive rebound. This has been one of the big storylines in the second half, just chance after chance for Middle Township, controlling the offensive glass. Cappelletti gets around Sella for the moment, finds Nagel, three on the way. That one way off the mark. Another offensive rebound by Powell, forces her way up, and she's fouled. So Reagan Powell, a chance to add to her total. She's got 16, 2 free throws coming here. Gets the roll on the first. Second one also good. So another big game for Reagan Powell, the senior, has 18 to lead all scorers, an even 20-point lead with under 6 to go here in the fourth. Sella around a screen up top, and they'll get Nagel on the foul there. Deep two on the way, toe on the line from Hagens, no good. And that ball last touched by Holy Spirit. It'll belong to Middle Township. Trying to force the ball away from Cappelletti, so Powell brings it across. Now here's Nagel. Frederick gets the step, kicks to the corner. Cappelletti for three, in and out. Frederick had the rebound for a moment, then she was quickly tied up. Possession arrow to the Spartans. Senior Alexia Davis into the lineup for the first time for Middle Township. Sella, one more, three on the way. Burns, no good. Rebound taken by Farrow. 2-on-1 break here. Farrow lost it for a moment though. Now dips in, muscles her way down, too strong. Frederick, the O board, she can't finish. And we go the other way. Skip pass, Kane, now Sella. Back to Kane, the pump. In and out from the free throw line. Powell, another rebound. Here's Cappelletti. Push pass, Davis, and she's fouled on the way up. So Alexia Davis to the free throw line. Chance to add her name to the score sheet with 4:20 remaining here in the fourth. Fourth personal foul on Kane as Davis hits the first. Kane stays on the floor. Ward also back in as she replaces Hagans. Just a 6-player rotation so far tonight for Holy Spirit. Second free throw, no good. And they're going to get Powell on the loose ball foul there. That's her third. One 1-3-1 for Middle Township. Sella drives right through it. Can't get it to go, though. Powell, another rebound. She's got a double-double here tonight. She's fouled on the pass, and that'll be it for Megan Kane. So that's 5 personal fouls for the senior Kane. A frustrating night for her as she exits with just 1 point. Sub was ready. And now Holy Spirit will take its allotted time here. And now we have the sub as Hagans checks back in. .407 remaining. Middle Township, a 21-point lead. Capoletti to inbound. Gets it into Davis. Frederick. Powell catches in the corner. Frederick will try a 3, and she hits. Her first triple of the night. Give her 6. Middle Township on its way to a 2-0 record here. Not enough on that pass. They say deflected as Sella tracks it down. The poke away by Capoletti. It'll stay with the Spartans. Into the corner, the trap. Baseline, and they'll say she was fouled. Looks like they're going to get Frederick there. That is the 4th team foul on Middle, so Holy Spirit will be shooting the rest of the way here in the 4th. Just the 2nd personal on Ainsley Frederick. Baseline out of bounds, Spartans. Here's Sella behind the back, probing, kicks, 3 on the way. Ward, it's good. Her third 3 of the night. Ward has 9. Spirit trying to hang around here, but an uphill climb approaching 3 minutes to go. Davis, the floater, too strong, gets her own miss. Back up, blocked from behind. Poked away and taken by Burns. Gets it ahead to Ward. Ward driving on Capoletti, picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Sella. All the way into the corner. Good closeout by Davis. Now the 3's on the way from Burns. No good. Davis, the rebound for Middle. 2:40 remaining in the contest. Capoletti picks up her dribble. To Farrow, count it, and 1. Sarah Farrow for 2. She's got 7 off the assist from Capoletti. Miller back in the lineup. She replaces Frederick as the Panthers put the finishing touches on a win here in their home opener. Farrow completes the 3-point play. She's got 8 points. Sella around a screen up top. Wanted the 3. Space wasn't there. Gets it over to Ward. Guarded closely here by Farrow. Into the corner. 3 on the way. Way long that time. Powell, yet another rebound. She wants to push. Powell on the move. Kicks. Miller had it. Capoletti, pump, drive, right-handed shot, no good. Rebound taken by Middle. Capoletti, she'll try a 3. That one won't go. And they're going to get Davis on the loose ball foul down low. That's going to send Holy Spirit to the line to shoot 2, as that is the 5th team foul. Officials don't know it yet. We'll figure it out here soon. And now they know. Some changes here for Middle Township. Freshman Casey Day into the lineup for the first time. O'Neill also enters along with Nagel. So most of the starters out of the game here for Middle Township, save for Allie Nagel. Some subs for Holy Spirit as well. Lily Bertino, one of the players in, as Sella hits the first. She's got 11. Natalie Keenan and Julie Fussner also into the lineup for the first time. And now that'll be it for Sella, as Anna Murray checks in. So both teams kind of emptying their benches, so to speak, for these final 2 minutes. O'Neill on the drive, almost lost it, couldn't get over the front of the rim there. Here comes Spirit the other way. O'Neill lurking from behind. Baseline jumper on the way is good from Anna Murray. Day off the mark for 3. Murray on the drive, kicks it out. 3 on the way. That one is short, and the rebound cleared by the freshman Day. Day wide open to Davis for 2. First field goal of the night for the senior Davis, off of a nice feed from Day. Under a minute to go. Here's a steal. Davis has it. And she lost it on the way to the hoop. Lurking at the other end here is Higgins, and rejected by Nagel, which draws some roars from the home crowd as the hustle there from the junior Allie Nagel. So the Spartans will toss it in here with 26 seconds remaining. Spirit gets it in. Bertino on the bounce into the corner. Under 20 seconds to go. Miller with the tie up. Possession arrow to the Panthers. And that should just about do it. Middle will have to get it across the timeline, but then can dribble it out here. So O'Neill brings it across. Some token pressure here from the Spartans. Looks like everyone's on the same page, and that's how this one comes to an end. So a big win in the home opener for the Middle Township girls. 61-39 the final over Holy Spirit in a rematch of last season's Cape Atlantic League tournament title game. A game tonight that Middle trailed by 4 after 1 and then dominated the rest of the way. Leading the way for Middle, Reagan Powell, 18 points on the night. Ella Leahy had 11 off the bench. Capoletti with 9. Farrow with 8. Frederick with 6. Hannah O'Neill had 4. Davis had 3, and Nagel had 2. In the loss for Holy Spirit, Lauren Sella leading the way with 12. Ward and Burns, 9 points apiece. Fitzgerald had 5. Murray with 2. Higgins with 2. And Megan Kane with 1. Holy Spirit falls to 1 and 2. Middle Township 2-0. Our next broadcast will be after the new year, another girls game, as Middle Township will take on ACIT on Saturday, January 3rd. 3 games for the Lady Panthers in Wildwood at the Boardwalk Basketball Classic between now and then. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Again, 61-39 is your final. Middle Township over Holy Spirit.